Welcome to another episode of Michigan Wolverines Dynasty as we look to improve our conference record to 2-1. Michigan, number 10 in the country, 4-1 after our loss. Just devastating loss to Oregon last week. Michigan looks to go to Indiana and beat the Hoosiers, as it's time to play some football. Let's do it. Let's play some football. See you at halftime.
Welcome to America's heartland, Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. Memorial Stadium will be jumping in anticipation of what we've got in store today. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Hoosiers will kick it off to get us underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Michigan's offense takes the field to start this game off. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
On the ground, it's Marshall. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins. Big physical runners that also had sprinter speed and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
Looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Gives him a little shake, and he's got some room. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Running back searching for a hole. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too, because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
Finally stopped at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll give it to the back. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Tackled, but he has a first down.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Pickup of 1. It's down at the 11. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize moment.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Wolverines!
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting a drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense has its first opportunity of the day. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. The give to the back. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. The incompletion on first down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. Dropping back, it's Cherry. Pressure coming. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary, guys that can win.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And the Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Give to the running back. They finally make the stop at the big run. Is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. At the 35, he's loose. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Michigan! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Offense set on first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Looking downfield, it's Cherry. Grabs it in the middle. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he's still running after the move. What a play by this offense. Finally out of bounds and a perfect way to wrap up the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They'll give it to him again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. On second down, looking again to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Wells. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense.
Slips a tackle and he's got room. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. A first down for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They run the reverse. And the defense was ready when the receiver tried the tricky run. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Wolverines are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back can get some positive yards.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 10 over Missouri. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give to the tailback. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass, it's Cherry. He's got his man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was trying to beat the D deep. And it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Michigan! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Trying to get rid of it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Hoosiers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Bringing it back, it's Stewart. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quarterback adapting. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And ball security is... of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping two hands on the ball.
To the air on first down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Dropping back, it's Cherry. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Fires the pass, intercepted. Got some room to run. Past the 20. Touchdown Wolverines. How about that D coming up with a play like that? Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun to give, looking for room. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys.
End of half number one, and Michigan is dominating again. 286 yards on offense, one defensive touchdown.
And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way.
The 10th ranked Wolverines leading. Gallipo 5 of 6, 137 with 3 touchdowns. Rushing, Jordan Marshall 8 for 90 and a touchdown. He's also had a couple of long runs. It's time for the second half. Let's send you back out there.
Generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there.
Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Michigan! And the stomping has commenced.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year. PAT
unit on the field. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. He wants to throw. That's caught. It's Harris.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
They'll keep it on the ground. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Runs through a tackle. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside give. Still on his feet at the 45. And it's on the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, but man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming, you really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They'll go to the ground. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They go to the ground. The Wolverines are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Unloads to the right. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They'll run the screen. Still running at the 40. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. He's going to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Looking to throw it again. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. The official says no good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams.
Lost one deep down the right side. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll leave it with him. At the 35, he's got room. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. He's up to 94 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the pummeling has started.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 4 over Penn State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Unloads quickly. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. From the gun, running back on the move. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The play action fake. He tries to take the top off. Grabs it inside the 10. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Michigan! And the beatdown has ensued. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Indiana 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hit their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Looking to throw, it's Cherry. Takes the easy completion. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. The give on the inside. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try the run. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the third. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
I mean, some people just have a knack for the football, and he's one of those guys, and he just gets the swat right there, but he's in the top 10 in the nation in interceptions for a reason. Just such a great feel for the passing game and where guys are. It's fun to watch him play defense.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. They'll throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Harris. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. They keep attacking through the air. Got it set up on the outside. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Hoosiers are marching down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Trying to take it back. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown Wolverines. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
A little screen to the running back. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because...
Got a lot of running room. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. Third down coming. Sweet cut there. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Looking for space. It's Marshall. Fakes his man out. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? It's a reverse. Gets away from one. Finds some space.
Offenses ice football games in the fourth quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive right now doing it.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. To the ground with the back. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Trying to seal the edge on the right. And he is just engulfed in the line by this giant defensive tackle. They love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen.
He's going to throw deep right side. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Running back searching for a hole. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack.
After the filthy move, he's got room. All kinds of running room. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the catch. It's Harris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to pass. It's Cherry. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. The Hoosiers decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And they'll down this ball just a little shy of the 50. This
Michigan takes out their frustrations from last week and rails Indiana 77-6 today. And the most points we put up in a game, I think, in the whole dynasty.
What you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity,
yards in total offense. 352 rushing yards, 220 passing yards.
That good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination.
Kevin Louisville 8 of 15, 213, and touchdown. Davis at the only one, 7 yards complete. Rushing one, Jordan Marshall 17 for 125 and 3 score. Bronco 13 for 109 and a score. And Dahl 5 for 83 and the long 60-yard touchdown. Frederick Davis received 3 of the touchdowns on all 3 of his receptions. They went for 105 yards and 3 touchdowns. Bronco 2 for 34 and Makachi 1 for 19, and it was a touchdown. Defensively, Michigan, Anthony Franco, 2 interceptions, 1 of them being a touchdown. Josiah Edmond, same. 2 interceptions with 1 being returned for a score. Stephen Goins, 1 interception for 10-yard return. Kicking, James Savage goes 0 for 1. But 11 for 11 on extra points. He did not punt. And a look back at the crazy scoring summary in Michigan. Win 77-6 over Indiana. A pure domination win today. Byron Stick, Jake Hawker. Those are our only 2 commits from this week. We're back up to number 7 in the country after our big win over Indiana. Josiah Edmond, Defensive Player of the Week for Big Ten. and national. Next week, we take on Iowa on the road, Michigan. So, here's a look at recruiting. The Michigan Wolverines haven't had the best of recruiting days. We play at number 17, Iowa, next episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you did enjoy. Again, the final score, Michigan 77, Indiana 6.